that experience at the end of the day for Glaive and the boys. And we heard from him earlier with Heku talking about how everyone's coming in prepared, everyone's coming in and helping the team set up their game plan for this morning game. We're going to find out now. Astralis fnatic to fight for survival. Pistol round beginning on Inferno, and it's a CT start for Astralis after fnatic picked this map. Glaive makes a bit of a spot, but he didn't see those ult mid players creeping up. Meanwhile, fnatic hold B, and Astralis hold strong, 4 on the A site.
Well, this is the push. Flash goes out, and over in middle, Mezzi, the first man in, discovers the whereabouts of this lower player. The rotations are coming through now. Lucky down in the pit. Ooh, he's going to get overwhelmed. There's the opener for Brolin. Glaive's trapped out on a little island here on the short side, and he's trying to dodge death. He does catch one down in the pit, and this is all grinded to a very awkward hole. Everyone for Astralis over here on short.
I love this. They just won't give it up. They won't take fights. They're waiting for fnatic to stick the plant, and they can gain more space while they do. The bomb can't cross. Smooya tries, and now Astralis pull in.
Oh, yeah, but Smooya tapping them out. All right, lad, go on. That's how you want to open it. 3 in the round, and only BO3 left alive. Somehow that one goes back. Fnatic are going to welcome them in, though, with open arms. They say, look, you can throw the retake util, man. You can take it if you want. We don't even want banana. They've up and left it and now look into middle. There is this crossfire, right? We do have Lucky leaning towards this side of the map with that AWP. Currently scoped up at long. If there ever was a time for him to find the opener, it's now. And it's Smooya walking into the AWP. Now flashes out of the apartments. Config gonna nail the first and we'll make it a little tricky now for fnatic. He's popped off in the graveyard. Lucky's just going to wait and set up in the 3-on-2 retake, but this will concede a plant to fnatic.
Yeah, it's a deep plant as well. Can Brolin get himself into a nice position now? He's got a bit of timing with the smoke down on Moto. Alex making a very dangerous cross, but these are good spots right now for fnatic. You're going to have to hope Astralis don't check him, especially with his Aubrey routing. Alex can just get wall banged out. Lucky already hit him through mini pit with a flash and a smoke. Astralis don't use it. They keep their guns out for this retake.
Brolin, oh, if you could win this, that would alleviate so much pressure. Alex with the swing, 2v2 now, and crossing into the site. They've dealt with Zip, only Blame, that's clean. But Alex at 2 points of health just isn't fighting, isn't giving him the peak.
Beautiful.
And Blame F is relegated to a save. That's a 2 versus 3.
So anyone's going to be put low early, at least it's a Warper. These mollies are a problematic double molly setup for fnatic, and it spreads so far that Astralis don't have room to move. They have to concede damage and position.
Oh, Glaive, is Alex in your head yet? It feels like he could be, right? That's one hell of a read on the double molly setup. Over along, the kills are traded. Crims keeps fnatic looking pretty.
Look at the realization, it kicks in. Alex calls, I got an assist off of that one. Like, I don't know how, it must be the short player. Fnatic realized they've killed those rotates. It was a nice reposition for Astralis, but the assists alone tell Fnatic where Astralis have gone. They know what's open, they know what's clear, and they take that space in the site.
Yeah, very quick, very decisive, and now the plant. Bomb going down, and a lot of these retakes, you know, Astralis, they've fallen short, but that's going to help. That's going to take you a long way. Alex spam down in the pit. Blame on a very late rotate, finally joins up with these guys at long. And 3-on-2, finally in with a chance of Astralis. We've seen Fnatic win these ones before. Brolin, the swing, it's good connection onto the first, but he's gonna need more out of this, and Brolin, he doesn't know when to stop. Will finally just concede this fight knowing he's done enough. And that there is Fnatic.
Maybe those worries get negated. Holding for a jump up, Smooya. Oh, he's going to get mollied again. Has to smoke it. They take the aggression this time. They know they've got him locked. And Blame out for the double spam through the smoke. Surely knew Smooya was still there with that smoke down, but he does have to get the reload in eventually. Actually, maybe he doesn't. Smooya's just still sitting in the gray screen. Blame's going to move back to try and finish this one, but oh my goodness, the fade, and it favors Blame. Smooya looking the wrong way. Grabs the AWP and gets out scot-free. That's a Blame F round.
They still want to come through this. Boosting up, boosting over, and they get revenge on Blame F. He might have uprooted the early round, but Alex is saying, come on, we've won moments like this before. Anything's possible, and utility now raining into the B site. Glaive's been smoked off in CT. Zip, the molly's a little shallow, but the flash has devastated him, and there's another opener. No, fnatic, you're not meant to win this round. Blame had done enough. That's what you're telling yourself. Blame had done enough, and Glaive with smoke spam. Oh, he's left it all on Alex. 1v3, so low, and now they know where he is. They know he's coffin side. They know he's desperate. He's looking for any way back in, and Lucky's there to close it. So
smoke. Astralis were not ready for that one. Blame was just double scoped on the smoke, and Smooya's got his back. Molly's burn him out. Oh, he might die. Jumps out last second to the pit and survives on 20 health. Zip had to run through and see Molly, and they meet him right there with a double kill. Brolin bursts into Banana, and with a breeze, he's taken 2.
Mate, the form we've been getting out of this guy, it's such a treat. It reminds me of, Brolin back when he really first joined this team, back when it was Swedish, and, he hit the ground running. He looked very, very good. He became a key piece of the firepower very, very quickly. And then it felt like we kind of had him go stone cold for a while. Well, we're getting him reliving those big performances we used to seeing. Blame. Yeah, they won't consider him. They won't consider him still hanging around at the sandbags, and that's something in the round at least. Smooya on the receiving end of Blame F once more. Not again with the smoke spam. Surely it will go the other way this time.
Bullet. That's a big info grab for Brolin as well. Not only did, were they shocked by Blame, but now they've got the info that there was an even further rotation. Blame's already going to start running back. Config here in the site. He could win it right now. He's got the help. The support is in from the long side, and Glaive's going to try and run through this motor. Smoke blinded. Whiffed spray does recover. And Config now in the site cleared by Mezzi, who's not had to step up, but no better time than the present. To rounds, right? Blame going deep down Banana, getting picks, shooting through smokes. It's just very unfortunate that Molly does not do a thing. They smoke logs, but Alex has swapped sides. And, he wanted to go right through that Molotov, but just patient enough to take a 5-on-4. And no trade. Blame will give it a go, though, with a flash from Zip. When's he call it? There it is. Blame peeking deep, and everyone's blinded. Blame with a mauling. 2.5. It's good enough. Zip's got to finish what he started, and he will. Brolin's gone. 2-on-3 now. fnatic. They don't know how many members of Astralis are here.
Zip's going through once again. The flash is so punishing, and it's going to fall to Crims in the clutch. Lucky backing all the way up, and that's going to give Crims room. The last thing you want to do is give this guy too much respect in moments like this. They're coming from Banana and CT, and this is going to give Crims ample opportunity at taking these 1v1s. He's tucked in the corner that Blame often likes to play over here on T side. Question now becomes, will Config clear it? And yes, he will. He's seen your tricks. It just might kill the Danish in-game leader too. Whoa, there's the warning shot. Nice. You're actually very glad that that comes through. It saves his life. If he commits to a wider swing, he's a dead man.
It also made Smooya switch sides of which one he was watching, and as soon as he looks long, that's when Lucky peaks short. So almost a mistake for Astralis, but it benefits them greatly. And now they have the manpower to be freed up. Lucky can go back to B, take this AWP elsewhere, hoping the fnatic call. Let's avoid this AWP, and in doing so, walk right into it. It is a perfect call from Astralis. And they hunker down in the pit as well. So while CT is open, it's a factor fnatic don't know. And with no flashes, this AWP just got even more potent for Lucky.
Yeah, but he should just get smoked off, right? That's assuming they don't want to contact play this. And considering, their whole priority is keeping this quiet, it will be this contact push. Now they spot the AWP, now they know Lucky's here. They're worried that Astralis have read them in this round. Will they be prepared for Zip? No! He swings out and secures the double with it, the round.
They want to pop the mid smoke. This is a ballsy call. They don't have an AWP. If there were any round to do it, Flame's going to get bullied up Banana, put down to 1 health. fnatic will go through. It's that molly again on short, not the double, but they're still going to give them room. And a molly in front of the long smoke forces fnatic to go through. Glaive can't do anything about it. He hears the steps. The Config's got his nades out, still recovers a headshot. Mezzi trades. Lucky at the back of the site with a bomb dropped and flicking for multiple points of contact. They're everywhere. They're crawling in through apps. Crims gets lucky, and fnatic look for another 2-on-3 in the post.
Dude, Glaive wanted to challenge there, but he couldn't. With Blame so low, he didn't want to leave that in a 2v2. The molly's nice. It traps Smooya in the site, meaning right now, the only guy able to play extremities is Crims. His timing's going to be everything, because right now they're up the short side. Smooya relying fully on the experienced Swedish counterpart here to hold down short, keep him alive. And Smooya's now dead in the site, so Crims, he's got to do more than this. He's got to pick it up. There's the second. They're on the bomb. They've tapped it. That's going to bait peaks, but they're not sticking the defuse. Zip with the clutch. Up and over. It's going to be close, but I think that's 5 for Astralis as Zip delivers.
Oh, the fear of the stick. If that peak came through for Crims, he surely would have been dead. Instead, Long Smoke comes in, and fnatic, it bullied Zip with utility this round, but Glaive again pushes a smoke. This guy doesn't know when to quit. Why would he? No one stopped him. Brolin's gone. A big fragger for fnatic found. And now they have to lean back to A, but guess who else has? Glaive again with a read.
Oh, that molly landing just a little early.
Tick-tock.
30 seconds, and so when this push arrives, they're going to have to go through that smoke. Or double back and try to make this happen through Boiler. Alex looking like he wants to swing this one late from the apartments. Time is the issue. That's a collateral tag for Lucky Zorp. Still needs to put something up, and there's the first. Oh, Lucky on the tear, and there's the closer.
They don't want to get the wall pulled over their eyes, but instead, it might be bullets to the face. Crims, smoked out, has to tell his team to watch the apps, and Alex now needs to be very cautious as they come up short.
Yeah, they're coming in all right. Oh, Crims back turned down into the pit. Alex, that's clean. Oh, any more makes it a double, but wrapped from behind and shot in the back. It's slow to react for Alex. Just wanted to take another down with him. Instead, the turns have tabled, and now we're into this 2-on-3 retake. Bomb down, wrap it long. Glaive really trying to seal the deal on this one. And by sniping Brolin out of the retake, leaving it all on Mezzy, he might have done just that.
Oh, Smooya tried to get involved so early in this round as well. He got smoked off long. He's not going to have a chance in the 1v3. Clicked out by Util to pop Brolin back in. Meanwhile, the bomb is still Boiler. If Astralis do want to go B, it's got to leave now. Zip's going to have to do so. But it's still uncertain for Astralis. They love a pick. fnatic are not giving away a thing, though. And it will end where it started, back on A with the stack for fnatic.
Very little time left, and Smooya running the smoke in mid, on for a double. He's done his part in the round now. He can sit back, watch from beyond the grave as Crims and Alex look to lock it in. Split between pit and the site, and there's the closer. Lovely little trading of engagements, right? Oh, yes, Crims and Alex, they both strike in tandem. Config and Zip removed from the round, and this becomes dire straits now for Astralis. They're going to try and get out into top mid, but Crims holds the line, unfaltering. Shot in the back of the head and eventually cleared out by Lucky. But the real task, the real challenge of this round, it's only just beginning.
Yeah, Smooth's got the info for Alex. He can just spot and take a shot. If he hits any, it slows him down, and Alex is ready to swing. He gets nothing done. This is a disaster. We saw fnatic win 2-on-3s, 2-on-4s in post, and now Astralis get a go. Bomb planted. fnatic reroute. Brolin's a little late from library. Mezzy and Smooya stacked up on short. Astralis tuck in. They won't face a thing. Lucky has one flash, but he doesn't want to put his gun down at the wrong time. fnatic are so silent, and Astralis have no info, but this could play to their favor. fnatic don't know exactly where to clear. There's a smoke spam. Good kill for Blame. Lucky tucked in the corner way. They won't even look at him. Lucky gets one, and Brolin has to save. He's got to give it up. He won't get a chance. Blame pops his head, and a 2-on-4. Molly in between two burning pits, and he's still going to spam out a double. Not much room to maneuver. They flash through. Glaive gets his way to logs. Brolin wants to give it up, but he's very committed. Pre-fires not there in time. Brolin hits the gap and gets out for free. fnatic couldn't win a 5-on-4. How about a 5-on-3?
You'd like to think this is the chance, right? You'd like to think this is where they try to get back in. try to give us something on this CT side, but hell, I mean, dude, if the last few rounds are anything to go by, you just can't write Astralis out of this one. Config, tip of the spear, moving in. Isn't checking the boost, and Brolin goes both ways. He doesn't know that anyone's made it into the site yet. Even though you can't consider it.
No way.
Oh, man.
No way.
Oh,
Shadow.
Config. He's got the round on a platter right now. Brolin might be looking, might be interested, and closes out that fight. That is huge. Brolin has just saved the day, kept fnatic in this one, denied any sort of trickery from Astralis. Smooya up with a flash, Crims throws it in, and that there is the opener secured. Smooya, there's going to be more coming around this corner in just a moment, buddy. Flashes himself in and tries to swing with it. Glaive gets the better of him. Has giving up the long wrap, cost fnatic dearly. Down in the pit, Crims is clean, and now Alex all alone in the site. Time is the problem for Astralis. It's so close, but the plant just available, and it's Config and Blame 2v2 to close the map for Astralis. Here we are, the peak. Mezzi caught throwing nades, and only Brolin left. It's a repeat of last time. A man up close at long, and he's going to get shot in the back. Blame locks it in, and Astralis, they recover this one. Oh, man.
3 2v4s on a very difficult map to work that T-side orb. Luckily, fnatic have the CT beginning with this being Astralis' pick, but with a map like that going the way of Astralis, they are more than ready to close it out in 2. Let's see if they can do it. Mezzi already warmed up into the pistol round, will get aggressive with Smooya. The lateral which is dinked and does at least take one with him. You can't really ask for more in that position, but Brolin, who was doing this all game the other day, is getting aggressive in connector. He will get cleared out. Blame was holding for that exact eventuality. And now suddenly we get thrown into the unknown. This was, that was shades of the big game where fnatic got a 13-round CT side, if you remember, eliminating big. Back in the play-in. Astralis have done their research. They're ready for this kind of aggression. Now they're the ones bringing the punches towards that A site.
And fnatic have just peeled away. Kind of curious as to why, really. Crims had pushed all the way through Monster. You know, he said, as far as I'm concerned, it's not the B play. He also flanked Monster from Con. That was how he got there in the first place. So, a decision to go back down for Alex. Left this A site open, and now with the swing, it's clean on the first tap. Blame on the receiving end. fnatic might have taken time getting set up, but it's not out of the realm of possibility yet. Just Config now left to beat. Toe-to-toe versus Crims, 2 legends in their own rights. First few shots missing, gonna leave Crims high and dry without the time to win this round. He's left running away, looking for this exit, and Config's there to close.
2 scouts, they're going to have early warning on this A hit. Brolin wanted to go a long way. Even though he won't get it, I was going to say he was able to escape. Lucky hits a lights out shot with a Mac, and now Astralis go into the stack.
I think he dinked him there, like through the lip of the wall. That's a lot of damage for one Deeg shot. Here's the pace starting to pick up for Astralis. Moving up the short side now.
Oh dear.
Scouts in the site start to drop down, start to get out, and Smooya will re-peek from the dumpster side. Is he going to go back in for more? Yes, he will. And oh, yes, there it is. Only Config, and with very little time left, Alex is going to get revenge for the last.
fnatic have read this again and have stacked 4B as the push comes in.
Yeah, it's nice initially, and Brolin even pincering them from short. Everywhere you tried to turn to seek your fortune, you ended up having it all taken away. Got this 1 kill onto Crims, but that's the extent of it, and the round should never really get too scary past that fact. Alex up here, this position often good for 1, but he's going to go ahead and take the whole thing.
completely in this round. They're out. Glaive's been spotted. Crims needs a kill. He gets it and lives. That's so impactful. Glaive's going to have to now leave, but still fnatic think it's a B round. Ooh, dear. They almost spot Glaive coming back. If they killed him there, they would know, and now they should. Molly on top. Glaive also executing B. fnatic won't know where it's ending until the bomb plant comes in, and now it does. Doubling back up short side. Crims will kill Lucky, and they know there's only one more man in this site for the time being. fnatic tried to close the door while they know Blame's here.
Yeah, BlameF's got to buy time. At a bare minimum, Glaive is so far removed.
Didn't clear it.
With them not clearing the toilets, that could be their undoing. The wrap now in, and Mezzi shot in the back. Glaive getting set up over at long. This could be another one of these man disadvantage rounds going the way of Astralis. If fnatic aren't careful, it could be a repeat of Inferno. And how these rounds often went. Bomb not planted for long. Glaive's got to swing in. He's got to go for it, and just too far away. Sticking the defuse. Enough for Crims. And he even closes.
Alex just crossing into the site, a very dangerous reposition. He gets away with it. Meanwhile, Smooya holding connection. Up they come. One shot and he goes out.
Oh, this is kind of nice, though, because Brolin's deep at long, and Lucky had been holding mid, had been waiting on this angle. Well, he's had to leave it now. He's had to go and regroup with his teammates on the short side. The check, they do spot Brolin's wrap, and down in the B site, Config's causing chaos. Gets a little opener there. The bomb is outside of Monster, and so Crim's aggroing here. He doesn't know it, but taking this position away is throwing Astralis through a bit of a loop.
Just won the round.
They can't really win this anymore. Yeah, they're just so far removed from the bomb. They're hoping kills come in, and it's not to be found. Lucky left scratching his head as he's up from the short side. Where are they?
Smokes are ready. They're going to smoke it late. Out they pop. Blinded is Alex. He still gets a kill, and out of ammo. Traded to Config. Up to Crims now. He has been a rock. He has been a pillar on this B bomb site, but Astralis bail out. You don't see this every day. They know they've gotten a lot of grenades and a lot of attention for fnatic. In fact, 4 players are B if you count Smooya in heaven. So this is a nice late recommit for Astralis. They have the nades to do it as well. Roland's also in a precarious position as a flash ends his life with nothing, and Mezzi now needs to anchor down.
Oh, that's better. Mezzi tipping the scales back in favor of fnatic. Flashes, leaving blind. Oh man, it's so punishing in Monster. Every one of these kills responded on with a flash the other way and a swing on the back of it. But with Config so low, timings have got to be found. Oh man, Smooya will lock it in, will hold the line. And it's a damn good thing too. But on the back of only seeing one man, they actually send a couple of gamble rotates towards A, and Mezzi plays heaven. It is the B pop, and it's coming at you fast. Only one from the first man in the site. Alex tries to thread the needle, but also gets traded after his first. Glaive, with the bomb on his back, needs to make it into the site, needs to get in there alive. Missed shot for Smooya, but gonna have more opportunities before all is said and done. It's only Brolin left standing versus Glaive, someone who's had a bit of a rough start here for Astralis. He's in with a very good chance, creeping around this smoke at the bridge. Now Glaive knows, and on that swing, he's gonna convert the clutch. A second found for Astralis.
Oh dear, it's a missed shot. Oh, it's a close shot. And Lucky does trade. There's an AWP for him if he wants to work with it. 4 on 4. Roland re-aggresses. Don't know how he gets away with that. And fnatic, nothing's going wrong.
Yeah, Brolin's having one of those games where it's like no matter what he does, he's making it work. Now playing over the top of the smoke, and he's knocked out. That's the A site opened up. This fight at short could look to win the round, right? If you deal with this, you're set up so nicely, so comfortably in the 3-on-1. Mezzi's been pushed and pulled between either bomb site, but he will get to heaven just in the nick of time. There's the first. Smoke goes in, and Mezzi won't elect to go through, instead dumping all this util. Is he going to try? Oh, yeah, flash goes out. He peeks with it, and Lucky's there to lock it in. Oh, damn. Crims with the movement tag. Surfs the whole damn way into Monster. Surfs up, dude. Here we go. And they come. My goodness, Blame. Still back turned. Zip on the pillar. Oh, dancing around. Dancing in with a double, but will get dropped. Config still here fighting, and The second man, pretty far removed, has to come in through the short side. It's Smooya spotting heaven. Oh, ugly, ugly as he tries to tap out Lucky. Config still here. Still, that initial threat is a problem, and they haven't been able to deal with him yet. 1v2, and they swing it together.
Yeah.
Alex and Smooya lock in the pistols. If you don't like what you see in at this A side of the map, BlameF feels like a play has to be made, and he's going to catch them lining up nades, but what a response! Messi's blinded, jumping, and he finds the 4-on-4. Crim's backstab, and he sees them both leaving the B site. He's opened up a route for fnatic. Nades at CT, but a 3-on-3, and Crims doesn't want to overextend, doesn't want to overplay his hand, especially not with Messi so low. This short fight matters a hell of a lot, and Messi's able to win that out. 3 in the round for Messi thus far, and it all started with a blind jumping Mach 10.
Lucky's given everything. He dropped his nades, his guns. He's finally been given a deagle, but it's not going to get them back in the round, and it's that little luck.
The other day, Crims kept getting punished on these B lurks, and once he got removed, kind of forces your hand into an A play. Curious if we're going to see the same stance taken by Astralis. Instead, it's this little mid-mo down right now. And with Crim still standing, there is a path open to B, but he's now left that and is looking to rejoin the rest of his squad in the A play. 2 men in the bomb site. Brolin getting deep down long and very, very quickly as well. While it is being somewhat considered by Astralis, they're checking it on a timing. And so you really hope that the stars align. Brolin isn't ready for a second man, isn't ready. And there it is, the turn. He will go back, he will check it. And now just 2 kills away from taking us to Ancient. Brolin's looking to put this one to rest here and now. Wrapping bank, he's in with the third. And it's Zip. 1 versus 3. These were different times, different circumstances. You'd be thinking maybe he can do it, but the timing goes against him. And that is a statement win from fnatic, right? That is dominant.
Cave. Some of the stuff he was doing to enter yesterday on the lane was really, really scary. But fnatic, they pulled a 12-3 back to an overtime win on this CT half against Big. So let's give them the respect they deserve here. A little A-pop for Astralis. Crim's getting dinked and run down in the donut. And the boost up over the top of the smoke. Glaive spinning like a little wheel on the site, but he'll get the plant. And now Astralis hold off.
First man challenging is from CT, but over in Temple, that's where the real danger is. Oh, they run down the CT player, and now they flip back around, looking to deal with this, but all of a sudden, it's back into a 3-on-3. Glaive's to tuck in, he's at 1 point of health, he's hiding, and his teammates are dropping like flies. Glaive dead, and it's only 1 man. Zip in the clutch. Oh, it's so close, they're still on the bomb. 1 bullet, and that makes all the damn difference. Astralis, they win the pistol. Do a damn thing. Another man sat back in Temple. It's Alex this time waiting. Deals with the first, but now they know where he is. It's a follow-up kill from Smooya to tip the scales. And Alex looking for angles. Brolin swinging out of donut. And it's only Blame. 1 versus 2. The man who's tried to sell the fake at B now has to clutch the whole damn round.
Dude, I don't know how Brolin does it. He makes the A1S look an A4. Someone needs to check what mags he's putting in. The transfers, these spray downs, all coming through for Brolin. But
this is a little scary here.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
They have split up these fights for him. They've given him 2 attempts at 1v1s. And right now, Alex still in middle. Going all the way up to lane in case Blame tries to reroute with the bomb. Either this is Mega Brain or it's going to give this fight over. Messi, luckily enough, wins it.
Yeah, I want to talk about that pop for Astralis. He's got to wait out some util before they can get much room.
Yeah, just kind of a standoff. Okay. Oh my God. Messi! There's a lot of them in that smoke, and Brolin's going to get rid of all of them.
I don't think he's had a single kill off of the spray yet. I think he's only double killed in this half.
It's kind of wild, isn't it? I mean, even though that B-pop was coming in, the bomb is still all the way down here outside of middle on Config. It's been that way since the start of the round. And now Config and Blame looking to play their own game with this one. Blame still waiting back in cave. And this is all well and good for him to mop up players rotating, but...
Oh, he's going to get this.
That's a freebie. Wait, look, and in with a double. Blame F has opened up. Smooya just saw. Smooya.
Yeah. Someone told him.
Yeah.
You did.
Someone said that's the bomb, by the way. That's the last man. That's the most important man. And Config already on the angle.
I don't know what happened for Crims, but he was holding Brolin's back.
This is his worst map, and so if there ever was a time to kind of overachieve, it's now. Config dealt with in middle, and the hero M4 finds itself a double. Now Astralis set up for the B place. Smooya arriving here a little late to the scene. Does have this A1S to smoke spam. And, it's revenge from Inferno. He was so often the man on the receiving end. Smooya, 3 kills to the good. Would love anything else that Astralis are willing to give him. And they don't want to risk spamming back. Got now retrieved on Crims as well. It's this long wrap from Blame F. They've got Util out. Smooya's dead. And Crims, they won't give him the chance. They won't give him the repeat. Out of ammo, and the Deagle not pulled in time. Lucky. Good reaction on the swing.
As Lane and Alex leaves at the wrong time. They walk the smoke, they hear the steps. Brolin does backstab Blame, but it doesn't matter if Alex dies here in CT. He is running the entire way, and they've let him slip past. Now they take the kill. One more man at Temple gone, and that might just be the round unless Smooya has something to say.
Yeah, needs to go big, needs to go huge. The time is nigh, and he has dropped the bomb. Ooh, they lose the man in rotation. Brolin dealt with Config having a round, and there is this huge wraparound coming in from Mezzy all the way into main, but Lucky's heard the footsteps. This kill gets delivered on a silver platter once again. Smooya's the man who's expected to deliver here. 1-on-3. Config having a monstrous amount of impact in this round, and just having that presence of mind. CT's locked in. It really puts a lot of pressure on Smooya. Tries to fight towards this AWP big box, needs to have a bit of a round. First kill, but they're getting close. Spam is good, and Config does not give second chances.
He's had enough.
Alex on the fast mid-wrap, already arriving in the back line, and Astralis ready for it. First kill comes freely. And the follow-up as well. But from the Temple, it's Brolin to clothesline Config, all left onto Blame F, who's all the way over at B, man. Having to wrap this A site now, being loud on the approach, and that's nice and easy for Mezzy. Defuses in, and there's fnatic. Successfully, like Astralis do want to take middle after all, very late in the round here. Getting this mid-control.
Config heard a flash over A, so I think he thought that they re-aggressed or they got some info. Maybe that's part of the decision here for Astralis. They want to go back into where fnatic believe is clear.
Clean. Crims getting wrapped, and Smooya inside of this site and making the AWP look good. It's 2. Can he remove the final man? He is getting run down. Blame F out of ammo. The Glock in hand, and it's gonna finally come through, but with so many bodies ready to respond.
Faster B want to rush. We haven't seen it all half. Astralis runs storming into the site. The flashes are beautiful as well. Nothing is seen. Brolin gets a double, but he's dead. And Mezzy now has to swing out instead. 2 kills, bomb loose, and that might be it, unless Blame has something to say.
Yeah, another clutch attempt for Blame F. He's been given a couple of opportunities, and maybe Smooya could be the way in. No, he nails it. And there it is, 8-7 on the half. Neck and neck, more or less.
Beginning to this game, of course, it's Blame up in cave. Smooya's ready for him. It's one consistency of this CT side, but an audacious pick to attempt in a pistol.
Oh man, Lucky's only just dropped that smoke. Able to capitalize on the fade as Zip, and even repositioning for a second. Takes in now, Plum with it. Crims, clean tap, and that brings us back into a 2-on-2. It even goes back into the site for more. That's a little awkward. You thought he was going to hunker down in cave and play around Brolin, but he's left the young gun in the 1v2. They're on the bomb, they're sticking it. Brolin, not enough to win the first fight. Glaive concealed around the pillar, and try as Brolin might.
Your worth, and now Lucky Scout hits the headshot before the smokes land. They try and get out. He's got a bit more of a gap. They can't see him here either. Lucky drops grenades. It might, in fact, hit his teammate more than the enemies. And Smooya takes that space, trying to pitch Lucky, but it's Zip who shoots him back in the eyes. 3-on-4. Bomb planter for fnatic is pretty good, but Astralis have those numbers.
Yeah, lots coming from Donut. That's what you've got to be ready for here. Messi tries to swing with Brolin. It's going to get left onto Alex at the big box. Caught by Temple, able to react in time. Whittled down by the spam, and now having to just tuck himself in. They don't give him the respect. Blame F runs him down. And the defuse does go the way of Astralis.
Very scary. There was no kit there. Nice to see Blame
into this A-bomb site. Config and Lucky have to hold the line, and now only Config remains. He sniped the man advantage from the ranks of fnatic, and now looks to set up for a retake, but burnt out by Smooya's molly right as a kill comes in over in Temple. Now Smooya turns back round to hold the flank. Missed shot and closing the gap, but that's quick. Smooya leaves it all on Zip. And even though he won a 1v3 in this position last time, the stakes are entirely flipped around. He's got to save, he's got to leave, he's got to back out. And that's fnatic up onto 12, tying this game up. The T side, it's all coming together.
What happened there, man? That was going so well for Astralis. That was a 3-on-5 for fnatic out of the gate. They lose Brolin at B. Crims gets snuffed out by Lucky on the A site. And then, yeah, he gets traded. But Config, with no money for Astralis, they're left to just this one AK. I don't know if he saw that cross.
Okay.
Zip has gotten involved and maybe could throw this gun over. There's only 2 more armored players, but Blame could smoke cave and lean back to swap out with Zip. He's got to cross in though, and Mezzi is looking to deny exactly that. 4 on B right now, and 5th in transition. Mezzi's going to get the kill, but pulling nades allows Zip to double up. Smooya trades with the deagle. Bomb is lost right now. 2 on 3, and the pistols might just do it.
Oh man, Brolin's trying to look everywhere, and they swing him. They shut down the attempt at the B play.
Blame blinded, somehow makes it to middle. Brolin's still going to stop him, and Alex comes out late from mid to trade, but Config is still here, trying to make a bit of a gap with the smoke, trying to look above it, up to the ledge. But from one ledge to another, Grims will make it just by.
Yeah, fnatic are going to take a little leap of faith of their own here, right? Leaning towards B. They might have been betrayed last time.
No, Lucky's flanked with the AWP.
He's still not in the best of spots to have impact with it. At a bare minimum, he's going to get a second man to reinforce this B hold. Glaive and Config here, not to be slept on, not to be underestimated. That molly forces a bit of respect out of Glaive, but he'll reply, bringing this back into even odds. And now Lucky's wrap around. Now it's got a chance to find something. Arriving with the AWP, Mezzi's been cancelled out. fnatic, this is where the pressure can get to you. This is where you're either a diamond or you're nothing. And Smooya all alone, 1 versus 2, they're on the bomb. He's got to be clean, he's got to be quick. And that privilege goes to Config. 14 for Astralis. They pull up, a man down as they arrive to that B site. Not looking to commit to B, instead hoping he can find a route into Donut. The rest of his team are pressuring Cave. Blame wins not 1, but 2 fights. Huge stuff in Cave. Blame's done his part in the round, and now the rest of his team have to finish what he started. Crims falls, and this round is starting to slip away from fnatic. Overtime, locked, loaded, and ready to go, unless Smooya and Mezzi, the 2 British boys, can make it happen. They're smoked off at ramp, their options are limited. That bomb in Cave has been conceded by Astralis. That's something for fnatic to hold on to at least.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shock anyway, but Smooya very decisively gets that package back. 30 seconds. If they wanted to bail middle, there's still someone to worry about in Config and his second AWP. Smooya's got to clear every corner. Quick shot, will not connect. Lucky stops him, and this might be it. This might be the start of something for Astralis. 1v4, and it's not happening. We're going to overtime. Bonus play. Maybe we need to give it a new name. The King of Cave.
Oh man, Config with aggression. This second AWP finding impact, and Config's going back in for more. Smooya will best him in the head-to-head, but he's going to have to do a lot more. Smooya, nades are out. He spots Glaive back at CT, and the molly denies the peak for now. Smooya's given them room, given them chances where it looked like there were none. He's created something for fnatic to work with. A 2-on-5, turn 2-on-3 in the post one. Oh, Alex going up and over, spam low inside of the site. They need to find this AWP, they need to find Smooya. And right now, he's not moving a muscle. There is this big flank coming in for BlameF all the way through main. So right now, these players in Temple just trying to buy time. Smooya is fully open to this angle. This will be a BlameF frag if something doesn't change soon. And there it is, a tap to find him. Alex alone in the clutch. First kill found, but the response is immediate for Astralis. And they take a 17.
Rarely did. They like these quicker approaches. It's Astralis' patience that will let them clear more positions, get more control towards B.
Oh, that's lovely. Crims, all right. Very quiet in this game, but a big swing kill in this round, at least in OT. Nades into the B site, looking like the commit for Astralis. Only too strong on the defense. They're going to try and swing that advantage their way even further, boosting Brolin up over the top. Doesn't really have the angle he was hoping for, so it's going to come down to Spam, and Spam's close. Alex, does he want to push this? Baiting for the reload. It's a wonderful little double play, the interplay between them there. But is that going to be enough? Lucky's turned the tide. He's brought it back to even odds. This AWP trapped on the pillar. But Lucky's fine fighting this. He looks comfortable, and oh man, Lucky out with the swing, does fall to Crims. One man still to find is BlameF, tucked at ramp. Crims clearing dead angles, and Blame's reposition is huge. Crims is dead, and Astralis lock it in. Heartbreak for fnatic, but a victory screech from the Astralis camp. They edge that one over.